we'll know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brother, and live in the sunshine, for we'll understand it all by and by. May God bless.
Yes. Thank you, Elder Martin, for those remembrance of yesterday. Now I'm going to have family remembrance from Paul L. F. Smith, Jr., and then after him, Daniel L. Smith. They confirmed it. Said that.
God bless you, everyone. I had some idea of what I wanted to say. I thought I had it together. Thought about writing it down. I'm just going to speak from the heart. My father, ever since we were on the farm in our home that burned down, we used to have a room, and one of those rooms was like an entertainment room. My dad was very creative. The first house I ever seen, they had a waterfall. My dad built a waterfall in the house. 2 living rooms, 2 dining rooms. One of those rooms was like white and blue. My mom, very decorative. Couldn't go in that room. It was very pretty. But the entertainment room was where my father used to play the guitar. And I would go in there with him, and somehow I picked up playing the drums. I used to just monitor my dad and just watch his moves from the basketball court to riding on the back of the motorcycle, going to Baltimore, just meeting all different saints growing up. My father was about 2 things: principle and passion. Principle. Break down that word principle. In that definition, it's about truth. Truth. My dad was very honest and forthright. He didn't play when it comes to doing the right thing. When our house had burned down, I just remember my dad was so upset. Just going from that stage of our lives to not giving up. There are many fathers that probably would have left. That man worked, took care of his family. I was like, wow, that's a strong man. That's my dad. And just growing up, he used to tell me, won't you wear a tie to school? And I said, what? Dad, I ain't wearing no tie. He said, wear a tie. I said, Dad, it's hot. He said, make sure you got your t-shirt on too. I said, Dad, it's hot. He said, boy, what'd I tell you? I said, oh man, I gotta wear a tie. So I said, Dad, why I gotta wear a tie? Why me? Why I gotta wear a tie? He said, everyone respects a man in a tie. I said, wow, that's deep. I still took it off when I got on the bus, but I remember what he said, and it's true. People respect. I just grew up just learning my dad. My dad was very stern, but he had a funny side to him. And I'm gonna tell you, he had the perfect balance of being strict and comical. We used to watch Sanford and Son. And we would laugh and laugh and laugh watching that show. One of his favorite lines came from Fred. I want to go. I want to go. I'm going. Dad, that's still my show. I still watch it. Every time I watch it, I think about the times of us just watching that show. My mother, he loved Iris, or as he said, Irish. 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 And my mom would say, what, Paul? What? But she would be right there. I had 2 examples raising up of what love, marriage, what a father is to his family. And I thank God for my mom as well. Because my dad, he was a traveler. And I remember getting upset with him when he moved my mom to North Carolina. I was like, Dad, why you move Mom to North Carolina? Come on, Dad, what you doing? He was like, that's my wife, and she going where I'm going. And in those mountains, I saw where my father, or why he moved to the mountains. Such peace. Rivers flowing through the mountains, and he loved nature and the rivers. There was a place in Pisgah Forest called a Sliding Rock. And I'm gonna tell you, I've never seen anything like it. The river would flow down over the rock,